Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, January 14th, 2015, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Another unbelievably wild day today. The Dow was extremely active again. Yesterday I think we had a range of about 425 points. Today we had a range of about 350 points, so it was just slightly less wild than yesterday, but getting pretty close. And yesterday I was a little shaken up. We had 11 positions yesterday, negative $10,000 on the close, and this morning I got up and watched the open, and on the open that $10,000 negative was down to $17,000 negative, within a few minutes after the open. And I just thought, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. But our exit strategy worked out really good this morning. I'll show you some charts on that. But anyway, we did get out with negative $10,000, which was about where we were yesterday. I was happy with that. It could have been a lot worse. So closed out trades, negative $10,000. That's the bad news. We made money today. The crazy things happen. BlackBerry is one of the stocks we trade, and we got orders in there to buy all these stocks at some price, and with 30 minutes to go, suddenly BlackBerry explodes. Now I didn't know what it was, the news behind this ahead of time. I don't pay any attention to fundamentals, but apparently Samsung is approaching BlackBerry about a buyout, and in fact they're offering something like $7.5 billion for access to BlackBerry patents, and $7.5 billion is going to drive a stock, no question about it. BlackBerry exploded, and we I just had to jump into it blindfolded. I didn't know what was going on. And anyway, by the time BlackBerry closed, less than 30 minutes after we got into it, we were holding over $13,000 positive in BlackBerry. BlackBerry went up 30% today. 30% move, and that 30% move was in less than 30 minutes. So that's pretty incredible. So anyway, bottom line, bad news, we closed out $10,000. Good news is we are carrying over $15,000 going into tomorrow. So technically we made money today. Dow was down at one point over 300 points today, but it closed down 186, which I'm very happy. And I'll show you the charts why we see the patterns. You can see I'm really happy about today. Anyway, let's take a look at the charts. Okay, we're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average here, and you can see this huge dive down here today. When the Dow got down here, it was down over 300 points, and it did come back to close down 186. But as I say, the range was today was about 350 points. So this was a very volatile day in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. I'm very happy to see this. I'll show you why. You look at this bottom down here and this pattern we had today. Let's come over here about 6 days ago. Look at this pattern. It's the same, and this low down here is almost exactly the same as this low. So it tested that low today, and over here, when this thing came out of this bull spike down here, we made tons of money on this swing up to Bob's red line. So what I'm hoping for is we're going to get another swing back up to that red line, and it'd be great if we could make as much money on that swing as we did before. And the money started today. It started today, folks. So I'm very optimistic about the market action that we've seen today. I'll show you a couple charts here. One here, I want to show you a losing trade. This was in CSIQ, Canadian Solar, and yesterday we had bought the high tick of the day. I mean, just an absolutely horrible trade. And then as the Dow turned down yesterday, we just sank with that, and we had a big loss in CSIQ on the close. This morning this thing opens up down, and you know, I think it was down probably even close to $4,000 on this open. I'm not sure about that exactly, but it was definitely down, down, down. You know, we don't do anything on this first bar. I just learned, you know, stay away from that. It's no good. But we got out on our new parameters, and you can see we got out of this pretty darn close to the high on this stock, and we did lose $1,000 in CSIQ, but this was the place to get out. Look at how low it went today, and then where it closed was still considerably below where we got out. So our exit position worked very nice in this stock and many other stocks, even though we're taking a lot of losses today in our closed out trade. So again, I'm very happy with these new parameters. Finally, I gotta show you the big one here. Look at this. Look at this mama. This is BlackBerry, and you can see this has been nothing but flat and uneventful, and with less than 30 minutes to go today, news breaks out, bang, it hits our buy signal, and this thing just keeps going and going and going, closing near its high. We have over $13,000 in BlackBerry in open trade right now, and the last time I checked, it's going even higher in the aftermarket. Yeah, this looks like a great one. This could be one of the best ones. Well, right now it looks like this is going to be the biggest trade of the year so far. Anyway, very happy with that. So, Trader Bob's happy. We had a good day. I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday.